Home theater is not just about a great audio system, but it is actually a combination of a great audio and a great video system put together so that it can create an immersive experience. Now, we all have always focused on video with reference to the projectors and the screens, which can give you a large screen experience, right? But guess what? TV is something that is also commonly bought, and the home theater systems are commonly clubbed with TVs by a lot of customers. So in this particular video, I am going to share with you 8 things that you need to check in 2023 before buying a great television. Okay, now the very first thing that needs no brainer is that in today's time you need a TV which has got at least 4K resolution support, right? So 4K resolution is one of the first thing that you need to check if your TV has a support for that, because most of the content that we are all consuming today is coming in 4K. I know the set-top box are still running on Full HD as the maximum standards, but soon, within the next 1 or 2 years, you will see them also adapting to 4K. And we recently saw IPL as well, which was introduced in 4K on the OTT platforms. So sports, movies, series, everything is now coming in 4K, and that's why having a 4K is one of the basic and the first parameter that you need to tick mark while buying a television unit. The second parameter on your wish list while buying TV is the HDR10 compatibility. Now, we all know that HDR stands for high dynamic range, and that was something which was available in Full HD as well as 4K TVs. But HDR10 is one step higher, wherein the enhancement in the contrast as well as the color output of the picture or the color gamut is also going to be much more wider, and that is why having HDR10 is very, very important to have a great home cinema experience. The third parameter is very important because that speaks about the display technology. You have got various technologies of TV. We have seen the transition from a cathode ray TV to a LCD, plasma, and now LED. So LED, OLED, and QLED are the 3 display technologies that are available today, and you need to make your choice very, very wisely while selecting between these 3. To give you a brief, LED runs on the principle of LCD TVs with multi-layer structure, but the underline in this is that it has a backlight of white light layer which is actually lighting up the screen after passing through the color filter. Whereas in OLED, there is no backlight unit or layer which reduced the depth of the panel, as well as the individual pixels on these OLED TVs emit the light themselves. That's why this technology provides perfect black and white contrast or infinite contrast with wide viewing angles and excellent color reproduction. The last technology, which is the QLED, is also known for its vibrant colors and high brightness. It works on similar technology like LED with multi-layer structure and backlight. The only differentiation here is that they don't use a white LED backlight. They use a quantum dot layer as the technology to reproduce that light. So between these 3 technologies, you have seen various brands fighting amongst themselves, whereas Samsung is coming with QLED and the LGs and the Sonys are coming with OLEDs. So yeah, based upon that only the brand selection can be done upon which technology you want as the display technology. The fourth thing that you need to check, which is again very important, because without this you won't be able to really enjoy operating the system or the television, which is your smart features. The OS system plays a very important role, as that is the main user interface, and comfort is the only factor to select this. For instance, if you're an Android fan, then you would love Sony or Samsung TVs which work on Android TV OS. The OS also helps you track the built-in smart apps, which allows the streaming of multimedia and gaming console. In case you are going to buy a separate media player like Nvidia Shield Pro or Apple TV, then any TV is fine. And for all the LG lovers, well, LG uses WebOS as the main OS technology, which is their proprietary technology. And what is also required in these smart features is a comfort to stream your phone or cast your phone images, which nowadays is available in all of these models. Only thing that you need to be aware of is whether your phone is an Android phone or an iPhone. So do check for that, and that's where the smart features, which is our 4th parameter, is very important to check while buying TV. 5th parameter is voice control. Now this is again very, very important because nobody likes to play with the remote controls keyboard, which is a pathetic task using the arrow keys and then to constantly roam around that keyboard on the screen. Instead of that, this voice assistance, which can come in handy with the remote control, can enable direct search by using speech as the recognition. And at the same time, if you want to integrate your TV with any of the smart voice assistant devices like Google, Alexa, or Apple HomePods, then you need to check if your TV, which you're buying, has got an option wherein you can connect it or integrate it with any of these voice assistant devices, so that you can simply ask Alexa or Google or Apple Siri to turn on your TV and to play that favorite movie for you. The next thing that you have to check in your TV is whether it has got the latest HDMI port. Now, these latest HDMI port is the HDMI 2.1 version port, and it is meant to deliver 4K at 120 Hz and also allows you to exchange audio at the highest bandwidth. With a speed of 48 Gbps, this is one of the fastest HDMI port, and an HDMI 2.1 version compatible cable is required to connect between two devices. It is also a must-have port in case you are a gamer, as the variable refresh rate is extremely high while keeping the latency extremely low. The seventh parameter that you need to check while buying TV is that we all are going to use it primarily for OTT content, and OTT content is now coming in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos standards. So that is why having Dolby Vision support and having a Dolby Atmos compatibility is of utmost importance while buying TV. These formats of video and audio, that is Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, are known to deliver the most realistic and most immersive experiences. And all of these OTT streaming content is now pushing their content in these formats. This Atmos functionality will also help you get mind-boggling sound from your Atmos compatible home theater systems, which can be AV receivers or soundbars. But obviously for all of this, you need something which is called as the HDMI EARC port in your TV as a mandatory port. So make sure that you have both these formats in your TV to get the best experience of your home theater system. And the last thing that you need to check while buying TV is the connectivity options. Because let's face it, today we have got so much of devices. You may have, somebody would have a turntable, somebody would have a set-top box, somebody would have an old karaoke system. And to connect all this, you need to see if your TV has got the required ports so that you can have all of these accessories or devices attached to the TV. Few of the things that I would recommend you to check is whether it has got Wi-Fi and Ethernet support, and how many HDMI inputs or USB inputs does it have. Even the output of USB, which is the support for higher and higher data storage hard drives, is also important today, so that you can just bring in a hard drive, connect it to your TV, play a favorite clip that you have stored it on that, and watch it with your family on the home theater systems. So TV can actually be a great source of entertainment, and I'm sure that you would love to connect your home theater systems in the living rooms or bedrooms to a TV as well. And this is where these 8 points that we mentioned will come in very handy to you. So in case this video was helpful, don't forget to share this with someone who is out there buying TV. And at the same time, if you want us to share our top 5 list of the best TVs of 2023, do let me know in the comments below. And in case you want to design a great home theater system with your TV, then again the link for that is in the description as well as shared above. And I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will see you again in the next video. Thank you so much.